The life of Jesus is a story that has captivated billions for centuries. But what if we told you that some of the most crucial chapters of his story are missing? That's right, the Gospels are silent about a significant period of Jesus' life, his lost years. Where was he? What was he doing? Could he have ventured beyond the familiar landscapes of Judea, seeking wisdom in distant lands? Join us as we explore a captivating theory that suggests Jesus may have journeyed to the East, encountering the teachings of Buddha and immersing himself in the rich tapestry of Eastern philosophy. This is not a tale of established fact, but a journey of exploration, an invitation to consider the possibilities that lie hidden within history's gaps. Prepare to be intrigued as we delve into ancient texts, local legends, and striking parallels between Christianity and Buddhism, questioning the narratives we thought we knew, and uncovering the potential for profound spiritual connections across cultures. Hey there, fellow seekers of the truth. Brian here from Forgotten Wisdom. In Genesis it states we were created in the image of God. But yet throughout history, we have created God in the image of a man, pulling us further away from the truth. Forgotten Wisdom is about reconnecting with our ancient roots and shattering the old paradigms of dogmatic and governed thinking. Today's topic is a touchy subject, and I don't aim to step on any toes, but rather ask you to have an open mind and be kind with your comments. The enigma of the lost years. The life of Jesus, as depicted in the Gospels, is a story that has captivated billions for centuries. His birth, ministry, miracles, and crucifixion are cornerstones of Christian faith and have inspired countless works of art, literature, and theological discourse. Yet, a curious silence hangs over a significant portion of his life, a period spanning approximately 18 years from his childhood to the beginning of his public ministry. These lost years, as they are often called, remain an enigma, a blank canvas upon which history has yet to paint a definitive picture. The Gospels offer glimpses into Jesus' early life. We learn of his miraculous birth in Bethlehem, his presentation at the temple, and a brief account of his visit to the temple at age 12, where he astonished the learned elders with his understanding and questions. But after this episode, the curtain falls, and we are left to wonder what experiences shaped the young Jesus during those formative years. What knowledge did he acquire? What influences molded his worldview? What events ignited the spark of his revolutionary teachings? This absence of information is not merely a historical curiosity. It is a profound void that invites us to ponder the very essence of Jesus' identity and mission. Understanding this gap is crucial for a comprehensive view of his life and the development of his spiritual authority. What experiences contributed to his profound insights and the radical message of love and compassion that he would later preach? The missing years beckon us to consider the possibilities. Did Jesus remain in Judea, immersing himself in the rich tapestry of Jewish tradition and law? Did he learn from the scribes and Pharisees, debating the intricacies of Scripture and engaging in the vibrant intellectual life of his community? Or did he venture beyond the familiar landscapes of his homeland, seeking wisdom in distant lands and encountering diverse cultures and philosophies? Some theories propose that Jesus may have journeyed to places like India or Tibet, where he could have encountered Buddhist teachings that resonated with his own innate compassion. The idea of a young Jesus traversing the Silk Road, engaging with Buddhist monks, and immersing himself in Eastern philosophies is a captivating one, challenging traditional narratives and opening up a realm of possibilities. Each of these potential paths, whether rooted in the traditions of Judea or the philosophies of the East, offers a rich tapestry of experiences that could have shaped Jesus' worldview and contributed to the development of his unique message. The significance of these missing years cannot be overstated. They represent a crucial phase in Jesus' life that could provide invaluable insights into his character, his motivations, and the revolutionary ideas he later preached. By exploring this gap, we not only seek to understand Jesus as a historical figure, but also to appreciate the complexities of his spiritual journey. We are invited to consider the broader implications of his life and the ways in which his experiences, whether rooted in local traditions or influenced by encounters with distant cultures, may resonate with our own quests for meaning and understanding in the world today. The exploration of these lost years ultimately enriches our comprehension of Jesus' legacy and the enduring impact of his teachings. The Jesus in India theory, a historical perspective. The theory suggesting that Jesus traveled to India and encountered Buddhist teachings has gained traction over the years, rooted in a historical context that invites exploration of cross-cultural exchanges during ancient times. This theory posits that during the lost years, Jesus may have journeyed to the East, where he could have been exposed to various spiritual philosophies, including Buddhism, which was flourishing in India and spreading across Central Asia at that time. The origins of this theory can be traced back to the 19th century, when scholars began to examine the similarities between the teachings of Jesus and those found in Eastern religions. One of the key figures in promoting this idea was Nicholas Notovich, a Russian traveler and writer who, in the late 1800s, claimed to have discovered ancient manuscripts in a Tibetan monastery that detailed Jesus' life during his missing years. These manuscripts, according to Notovich, suggested that Jesus had studied Buddhism and learned from its practitioners. Although Notovich's claims were met with skepticism and controversy, they sparked interest in the possibility of a connection between Jesus and Eastern spiritual traditions. His work, despite its questionable authenticity, laid the groundwork for further exploration of this theory, encouraging others to investigate the potential influences on Jesus' teachings. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in this theory, fueled by modern media, including documentaries, books, and online discussions. These platforms have provided a space for both scholars and enthusiasts to delve deeper into the idea that Jesus may have traveled to India, engaging with Buddhist monks and their philosophies. This renewed fascination reflects a broader trend of seeking to understand the interconnectedness of world religions and the universal themes that resonate across different spiritual traditions. As more people explore the possibility of Jesus' travels, the conversation surrounding his life and teachings becomes richer and more nuanced. This theory not only challenges traditional narratives, but also invites us to consider the profound impact of cultural exchange on spiritual development. By examining the potential influences of Buddhism on Jesus, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of his message and the ways in which it transcends cultural boundaries. Ultimately, this exploration encourages a more inclusive understanding of spirituality, highlighting the shared wisdom that exists across diverse faiths. The Legend of Saint Isa, a bridge between East and West. The Legend of Saint Isa is a captivating narrative that intertwines with the story of Jesus, suggesting a possible connection between the two figures during Jesus' formative years. Saint Isa is often identified as a name used in Eastern traditions to refer to Jesus, particularly in the context of his purported travels in India and Tibet. According to various accounts, Saint Isa is depicted as a wise teacher who journeyed through these regions, spreading messages of love, compassion, and spiritual enlightenment. This legend posits that during the years not documented in the Gospels, Jesus may have sought wisdom and understanding from Eastern philosophies, embodying the role of a seeker of truth. Ancient texts, such as the Life of Saint Isa, attributed to Notovich, provide intriguing references to this figure. These texts describe Isa's teachings and interactions with local sages, emphasizing his quest for knowledge and spiritual growth. Although the authenticity of Notovich's writings has been debated, they have nonetheless sparked interest in the idea that Jesus engaged with Eastern thought. Other historical sources, including accounts from travelers and scholars, have also mentioned a figure resembling Saint Isa, further enriching the narrative surrounding Jesus' potential travels. The implications of this legend are profound, as they suggest that Jesus' teachings may have been influenced by the rich spiritual traditions of the East. This perspective invites us to view Jesus not merely as a religious figure confined to a specific cultural context, but as a universal seeker of wisdom, open to learning from diverse philosophies. In Eastern traditions, the concept of a spiritual seeker is highly revered, emphasizing the importance of humility, inquiry, and the pursuit of enlightenment. By exploring the legend of Saint Isa, we can appreciate the idea that Jesus may have embraced these values during his travels, seeking to deepen his understanding of the divine and the nature of existence. This exploration encourages a broader interpretation of Jesus' message, highlighting the interconnectedness of spiritual teachings across cultures. Ultimately, the legend of Saint Isa enriches our understanding of Jesus as a figure who transcended cultural boundaries, embodying the universal quest for truth and wisdom that resonates with seekers of all backgrounds. The Kashmir Connection, a controversial theory. The theory that Jesus may have lived in Kashmir after the crucifixion presents a fascinating narrative that challenges conventional understandings of his life and death. Central to this theory is a shrine located in the region of Kashmir, specifically in the town of Srinagar, which is believed by some to be the tomb of Jesus. This shrine, known as the Rosa Bal, is a modest structure that has drawn the attention of both pilgrims and researchers alike. Local legends suggest that after surviving the crucifixion, Jesus traveled to Kashmir, where he continued his ministry and ultimately passed away at an old age. These stories have been passed down through generations, intertwining with the rich tapestry of Kashmiri culture and spirituality. Historical claims surrounding this theory are bolstered by various accounts from travelers and scholars who have documented the presence of a figure resembling Jesus in the region. Some proponents of this theory argue that the teachings attributed to Jesus align closely with the spiritual practices found in Kashmir, particularly those of Sufism, which emphasizes love, compassion, and unity with the divine. Supporters of the Kashmir Connection present several pieces of evidence to substantiate their claims. They point to ancient texts and manuscripts that reference a figure named Yusuf, or Isa, believed to be Jesus, who is described as a wise teacher in the region. Additionally, some researchers have highlighted similarities between the teachings of Jesus and those of local spiritual leaders, suggesting a continuity of thought that transcends cultural boundaries. Furthermore, the presence of a tomb that bears striking similarities to descriptions of Jesus' burial site has fueled speculation about his possible life in Kashmir. The Rosa Bal Shrine, with its unique grave orientation and alleged footprints of Jesus, has become a pilgrimage site for those who believe in this theory. While mainstream scholarship often dismisses these claims due to lack of strong historical evidence and the presence of alternative explanations for the shrine and local legends, the allure of the theory continues to captivate the imagination of many. Parallels between Jesus and Buddha's teachings. The mysteries of Jesus' lost years leave us with a profound sense of wonder. The possibility that Jesus ventured east, encountering the wisdom of Buddhism, challenges us to expand our understanding of his journey and the universality of spiritual truth. It reminds us that the search for meaning transcends time, culture, and even the boundaries of established faiths. Perhaps Jesus' journey mirrors our own. We all seek understanding, connection, and a deeper sense of purpose in this world. Whether he walked the dusty paths of Judea or the vibrant Silk Road, Jesus' quest for truth resonates with the seeker in each of us. We acknowledge the lack of concrete evidence and the importance of critical inquiry, but we also believe in the power of open-minded exploration, of questioning the narratives we've been given, and embracing the mysteries that remain. What do you believe? Did Jesus journey to the East? Do you see the echoes of Buddhist teachings in his message of love and compassion? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation together. Make sure you share this message, click the bell, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future content. Be well and soulful, my friends.